So you open up Clash of Clans after being away for a bit, and suddenly there's buildings you don't recognize. Your heroes are in some weird hall thing, and training troops works completely different. Yeah, 2024 and early 2025 hit this game hard with updates. I'm gonna walk you through the changes that actually matter. New troops, building overhauls, the stuff that changes how you play. Not everything, because honestly, some things are better when you just discover them yourself. Let's start off with some spells and abilities, because there's been a few additions you'll want to check out. Back in early 2024, they released the 6th Dark Elixir spell called Overgrowth. Then by April, we got the 10th hero pet, the Angry Jelly, which basically turns any hero into a defensive targeting unit for a select duration. Pretty interesting for certain attack strategies. They also made some changes to the game chat by adding clan chat tagging, so you can actually tag people now, instead of just hoping they see your message. Fast forward through a special collab with football star Erling Haaland, and the release of the Spiky Ball epic ability, and we land in June with another Dark Elixir troop called the Druid. This one starts off as a ground healer, but shapeshifts into a tanky bear after a few seconds. So yeah, basically a 2-in-1 unit. If you've been scouting a base to attack and couldn't find a specific building, maybe you're hunting for the towers, or trying to locate all the air defenses, well, I have good news for you. Now if you tap on a building, it automatically reveals all similar building locations on the map. So no more squinting and zooming in trying to count Inferno towers. Just tap one and boom, they all light up. Honestly, this is one of those quality of life changes that should have been in the game years ago. Now if you're scrolling through the leaderboard and notice some buildings have this weird electrical visual effect, that's thanks to a new feature called Supercharge. Supercell introduced this for the highest level players in the game, and here's basically how it works. Basically, you upgrade a building to its max, and then there are a couple of boost levels where you can dump resources. It's maxed until that building gets an actual new level. So that's what that electrical effect is when you're checking out top villages. Just means they've supercharged their buildings. In November of 2024, Clash of Clans released Town Hall 17, and this one came with some controversial changes. They merged the Eagle Artillery into the Town Hall to create a new Town Hall weapon called the Inferno Artillery. And yeah, this upset a lot of longtime players because the iconic Eagle Artillery was basically removed from the base as a standalone building. The Gigabomb was also removed from the Town Hall and turned into a standalone trap instead. But there were some new additions too: the Fire Spitter Defense, the Thrower Troop, the Hero Revive Spell, and the 5th hero called the Minion Prince. Along with Town Hall 17, the old hero altars were completely removed from the game, which took out 4 more buildings from the village map. In their place, they added a new building called the Hero Hall and Hero Banners. The Hero Hall is basically a one-stop shop for everything that involves heroes. The banners serve as defensive hero placements on your village, but here's the key part: they do not count as a standalone building. So you don't need to destroy banners to get the 3-star. They're just markers for where your heroes defend. Now the part that's overlooked here is that heroes are no longer unlocked by purchasing them from the shop like back in the day. To unlock a hero now, you actually have to upgrade the Hero Hall itself. Also, with the addition of the Minion Prince and the Hero Hall system, the Archer Queen was moved from a Town Hall 9 unlock down to Town Hall 8, and the Minion Prince took her place at TH9. Another building was added called the Helper Hut, which came with 3 new characters: the Lab Assistant, the Builder's Apprentice, and the Alchemist. The Alchemist converts resources, but costs a ton of gems. Same deal with the Builder's Apprentice. But the Lab Assistant actually helps you with troop upgrades, and it's completely free. So that one's definitely worth using if you're trying to save time on research. But honestly, the biggest change this year was the complete removal of training time in Clash of Clans, and a total overhaul of the army training system. This dropped in the March 2025 update. This completely changed the pace of the game, and made farming way more efficient. If you've been away for a while, this is probably the change you'll notice the most. Speaking of major changes, trophies got a complete overhaul too. Supercell introduced a new trophy system where multiplayer is now split into battle mode and ranked mode. Battle mode is just for farming. Ranked mode is the real trophy push. Ranked mode unlocks at Town Hall 7 and gets progressively harder with modifiers as you move up to higher leagues. So if you're trying to climb the ladder, you'll be doing it in ranked. If you just want resources, stick to battle mode. And lastly, Town Hall 18 is here. And no, the Eagle Artillery did not return, sorry to disappoint. In fact, the Town Hall is no longer a defensive weapon at all. Instead, you get 2 Guardians after you upgrade to Town Hall 18, the Smasher and the Longshot. And no, you cannot take them into battle with you. They're strictly defensive. The Smasher is a melee troop that deals both air and ground damage, while the Longshot has a longer range and picks off units from a distance. So your Town Hall basically comes with its own little army now, instead of a weapon, and that covers the big stuff from the last year or so. Sure, there's smaller updates I didn't mention, but these are the ones that'll actually affect how you attack, defend, and progress through the game. If I had to pick one thing to check out first, mess around with the new training system, since you can basically chain attacks now, without waiting. And if you're Town Hall 9 or higher, poke around that hero hall because it works nothing like those old altars. The game will throw some tutorials at you, which helps a lot, so hopefully this filled in the gaps. Welcome back, and happy clashing.